Does power intrigue you? Ever wondered how the power dynamics work in this world? Welcome, seekers of wisdom, to a journey through the labyrinth of power. We're about to explore a fascinating topic, the 48 laws of power. This is not a guide for the faint-hearted, but a deep dive into the strategies and tactics that shape our world. Think of it as a map, charting the complex terrain of power and manipulation. Time to delve deep into the laws that govern power. The first 10 laws deal with the dynamics of authority, control, delegation, attention, unpredictability, and negativity. Commencing our journey, the first law, never outshine the master, urges us to avoid overshadowing those in authority. It's not about self-diminishing. Rather, it's about understanding the dynamics of power and respect. The second law, conceal your intentions, suggests keeping your plans hidden to maintain an element of surprise. It's about tact and strategy, not dishonesty. The third law, control the options, is all about controlling the choices available to others to influence the outcome. It's not about manipulation, but about guiding situations to desired outcomes. Moving on to the fourth law, get others to do the work for you. This isn't an endorsement for laziness. Instead, it's about effective delegation, sharing the credit, and avoiding blame. The fifth law, avoid becoming the scapegoat, advises not taking the fall for others' mistakes. It's about self-preservation and fairness, not selfishness. The sixth law, court attention at all costs, encourages ensuring you are noticed and stand out. It's not narcissism. Rather, it's about making sure your contributions are recognized. The seventh law, keep others in suspended terror, cultivates an aura of unpredictability to instill fear. This isn't about promoting terror, but about maintaining a strategic advantage. The eighth law, make other people come to you, is about creating a sense of scarcity and desirability. It's about understanding the human psychology of wanting what is difficult to obtain. The ninth law, win through actions, never argument, promotes demonstrating your capabilities instead of engaging in debates. It's not about avoiding discussions, but about letting results speak for themselves. And finally, the 10th law, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, advises staying away from negative influences. This is not about abandoning those in need, but about protecting your own positivity and well-being. These laws form the foundation of understanding power dynamics. Remember, these laws are not about promoting unethical behavior, but about navigating the intricate dynamics of power in our personal and professional lives. Moving forward, the next 10 laws focus on dependency, strategic honesty, self-interest, information gathering, total elimination of threats, value through absence, emotional control, isolation, power dynamics, and commitments. Law 11 is about learning to keep people dependent on you. By fostering a sense of dependency, you secure loyalty and control. Next, Law 12 advises us to use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. This strategic deployment of honesty and generosity can be a powerful tool for manipulation. Then we have Law 13, which emphasizes appealing to others' self-interest. Always frame your requests in a way that aligns with others' interests. This makes it more likely they'll want to help you. Law 14 advises us to pose as a friend, but work as a spy. This means gathering information discreetly while appearing friendly and non-threatening. Law 15 is about crushing your enemy totally. It's about eliminating any threat completely, leaving no room for retaliation. Law 16, on the other hand, advises us to use absence to increase respect and honor. This law demonstrates how value can be created through scarcity and absence. Law 17 tells us to keep others in check by playing with their emotions. Exploiting emotional vulnerabilities can help you control others. Law 18 warns us not to build fortresses to protect ourselves because isolation is dangerous. Being isolated leaves you vulnerable and exposed. Law 19 emphasizes knowing who you're dealing with and not offending the wrong person. Being mindful of power dynamics and potential consequences of your actions is crucial in navigating through power structures. Finally, Law 20 advises us not to commit to anyone, thus maintaining flexibility and avoiding being tied down by commitments. These laws further deepen your understanding of power dynamics. They provide a roadmap to navigate the complex world of power, manipulation, and control. They are not just rules, but strategies to guide your actions, decisions, and relationships. Remember, the key is not just understanding these laws, but knowing when and how to apply them. The following 10 laws delve into perceived naivety, surrender tactic, concentration of forces, courtier behavior, self-reinvention, clean hands, cult-like following, boldness, long-term planning, and effortless accomplishments. Law 21, play a sucker to catch a sucker, seem dumber than your mark, emphasizes using perceived naivety as a tool for deception and manipulation. It's about gaining an upper hand by letting others underestimate you. Next, use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power is the 22nd law. It suggests that when you find yourself overpowered, feigning surrender can actually help you regain control. The 23rd law, concentrate your forces, encourages strategic allocation of resources and efforts for maximum impact. It's all about focusing your energy where it matters most. Play the perfect courtier is the 24th law. This law stresses the importance of adapting your behavior to meet the expectations of those in power. It's essentially about being a chameleon in the court of power. Law 25, recreate yourself, promotes the idea of continuous reinvention to stay relevant and adaptive. Change is the only constant after all. Keep your hands clean, the 26th law, underlines the need to steer clear of direct involvement in controversial or dirty tasks. It's about maintaining a clean reputation amidst the dirty games of power. The 27th law, play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following, taps into people's desire for something to believe in, to build loyalty and a strong following. Enter action with boldness is our 28th law. It encourages decisive and confident action to inspire and command respect from others. Plan all the way to the end, the 29th law advises, considering the long-term consequences of your actions and decisions. It's about being a chess player in the game of power. Finally, the 30th law, make your accomplishments seem effortless, suggests presenting your achievements as if they required little effort, thereby enhancing their perceived value. These laws provide a comprehensive understanding of power and manipulation. The final set of laws cover control of options, catering to people's fantasies, and many more. First, we have Law 31, control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. This law emphasizes the importance of influencing the choices available to others. By doing so, you can control the outcomes and navigate situations in your favor. Next, we have Law 32, play to people's fantasies. This law urges understanding and catering to the desires and fantasies of those around you. By tapping into their dreams and desires, you can gain their loyalty and control. Law 33 is about discovering each person's thumbscrew. It's about finding that weak point or vulnerability in others that can be exploited to your advantage. Law 34 cautions us to be royal in our own fashion. It means acting like a leader, even if you are not one yet. Law 35 advises us to master the art of timing. Timing is crucial in every aspect of life and can be the difference between success and failure. Law 36 warns us to disdain things we cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Law 37 encourages us to create compelling spectacles. Large gestures and grand acts can capture attention and help us to stand out. Law 38 advises us to think as we like, but behave like others. This law suggests that blending in can sometimes be more beneficial than standing out. Law 39 tells us to stir up waters to catch fish. In other words, sometimes you need to disrupt the status quo to create opportunities. Law 40 suggests we despise the free lunch. What is offered for free is dangerous. It usually involves either a trick or a hidden obligation. Law 41 cautions us to avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Instead, carve out your own path and create your own legacy. Law 42 urges us not to let others get a hold on you through your possessions. Law 43 advises us to work on the hearts and minds of others. By doing so, you can sway people's opinions and control their actions. Law 44 warns us to disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Law 45 encourages us to preach the need for change but never reform too much at once. Law 46 warns us to never appear too perfect. Law 47 advises us to do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. And finally, Law 48, the last law, advises us to assume formlessness. These laws form the climax of our understanding of power dynamics. Now that we've traversed the 48 laws of power, let's recap. We've journeyed from never outshining the master to concealing our intentions, controlling the options, and ensuring we get others to do the work for us. We've learned the importance of avoiding becoming the scapegoat and the art of courting attention at all costs. We've discovered the power of keeping others in suspended terror and the benefit of making people come to us. We've understood the value in winning through actions, not arguments, and the need to avoid the unhappy and unlucky. We've delved into the necessity of keeping people dependent on us, using selective honesty and generosity, and appealing to others' self-interest. We've explored the strategy of posing as a friend while working as a spy, crushing our enemies totally, and using absence to increase respect and honor. We've analyzed the power of playing with others' emotions, the danger of isolation, and the importance of knowing who we're dealing with. We've acknowledged the need to not commit to anyone, to play a sucker to catch a sucker, and to use the surrender tactic. We've recognized the significance of concentrating our forces, playing the perfect courtier, recreating ourselves, and keeping our hands clean. Finally, we've understood the power of playing to people's fantasies, entering action with boldness, planning all the way to the end, making our accomplishments seem effortless, and controlling the options. Remember, power dynamics are everywhere. Understanding these laws can help us navigate through life more effectively. Thank you for watching.